mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day. There's your mama always said, look up into the sky, find the sun on a cloudy day. On a cloudy day.
Woo! What a boss!
Cloudy day.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Man, is this the best incense you've ever
It
smelled in
smells
your life?
so good. Is this Divine Blessings?
Yes.
Yes, of course, it's Divine Blessings.
I know.
Hey, y'all, this is episode 61
Yeah.
on July 2nd, 2025. We are still in 2025.
For now.
For now, time
For
is a
half a year.
construct.
For half a year.
Time is a construct. A few moments ago, we started a live and then it got blipped. And so we started it again. Here we are.
Here we are.
Oh, that dance party gets you shaken
I
up.
know.
And I love it.
I know. Well, I was like, maybe it was because we didn't take a deep breath. So
I think that's it.
let's do that. We've been moving, we've been activating, and now let's drop in.
Ooh.
So planting your feet on the ground, maybe closing your eyes, maybe placing a hand on your heart or your belly or your lap, wherever feels good. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here we go. Holding at the top, feeling the expansiveness in your belly and your chest. Exhale, let something go. Again, inhale deeply, all the way down to your seat and up to your heart. Exhale audibly. Last time. Full of life force energy. Let it activate you. And exhale. Woo! Let it go. And we're here.
And we're here. How was your day yesterday? You said had a couple of good quantum leaps.
Yeah, I had a lot of revelations. Let me refer to my notes.
Just jumping right in.
We're jumping right in. A big revelation I had yesterday was this concept of the default mode network, which is in your nervous system. And that default mode network.
Got
it.
Your default.
Exactly. So the longer you've spent in your default mode network, which is your unconscious, so not your conscious behaviors, not your conscious attempts to change your life, all the stuff that has been memorized in your body. It really helped me understand that the longer you spend in your default mode network, so I'm thinking specifically when I was in my eating disorder and I became completely enmeshed with the beliefs and the thoughts that were happening at the time. And so those same patterns of urgency, scarcity, fear, they're so deeply wired. The longer you spend there, the weaker your CEN is, I think, Central Executive Network.
Great.
So that's the conscious, and that is somewhere along the lines of 5% of your entire consciousness. So 95% is your quote unquote subconscious. Everyone has different beliefs about that. But let's say it's all this unconscious stuff that's running your life. These old patterns, these traumas, blah, 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 that are unresolved. And so they are infiltrating in your current life. And no matter how many positive affirmations, fun little spiritual things you do, if 95% is this old habituated way of being, then this isn't going to be enough to change that.
Wow.
So that was just really helpful for me to understand, why do I keep defaulting to these unhelpful beliefs, these like not believing in myself, not thinking I'm capable of change. That's a really big one. That became embedded in my eating disorder, because every day I would wake up and I would say, okay, today I'm not doing blah, blah, blah. And every day I failed because it was a disease and a disorder and I had no support. And I thought my willpower was enough, and it's not. And so I created this narrative that when I try, it doesn't work. And that's like deeply ingrained.
You have tried and it has worked, though, hasn't
Exactly.
it? You're in a different place
100%.
now. For years, we were successful. There's evidence there.
There's evidence. But the default mode doesn't want you to remember that, because these old habituated ways of thinking are so familiar, and they kept me safe for a very long time.
You need to continue those things to continue being safe.
Exactly. I was in this one call, and I just want to read this quote that I thought was really beautiful.
Great.
Life is delivering me So I said, like, why is life giving me these challenges? Why is life giving me rejection? That's what was in this call. And then she said, life is delivering me exactly what I need to be the version of myself required for the highest possible outcome that I'm asking for and that I'm intending. So basically you can look at it as life is cleaning up any incoherence between my heart and my mind.
I love it. Life is cleaning up incoherence.
And so if you look at every day, every challenge, every crisis as opportunities to clean up your coherence, then you can have a little more compassion, a little higher perspective. What is this trying to teach me? What is this discomfort? Can I sit with my discomfort? Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Good stuff.
The great thing that I'm recognizing is that you notice it quicker when you've gotten to train your mind to say, wait, I'm being that weird habitual Hannah again. Let's take a breath, and you're building a tool set to flip the script quicker rather than sitting in it longer.
Yes, exactly. And stop beating myself up about every time I slip into the default mode network, because it is what it is. And like you said, it's more about the turnaround and how quickly you can spot it, be aware, and shift.
Great. Wow.
Building that muscle.
Did you know today is National Anisette Day, which is star anise, licorice flavor. It's not for me. Again, with the face, we're going to make another one.
You did some great editing
I
yesterday.
had some good edits yesterday. You had that great reel. We already talked about it today, the vlog.
Not on this
Okay.
cut.
It was so great. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim, for that info.
Right?
And I was telling Joey, it feels like I have had that intuitive hit to do it, to just share what I'm doing in my life, because I do capture a lot of my day just with pictures or videos, just for me. But I've had this thought of, I should put it together. I should do the same thing as Tim. But it's like, I want to. Part of me wanted to, and I kept holding myself back. And so I just did it yesterday, and
it was great.
Why not?
It was so fun. It was really good. It's also National, Wildland Firefighters Day today.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, Wildland Firefighters. I'm going to talk about the hat real quick. We need some good Mets energy here. We need some good. Well, we can't give up on our team and get sad. They're about to make a big turnaround. Let's go, Mets!
Let's go, Mets!
Everybody, let's go, Mets!
Mets.
Everyone out there, let's go, Mets! Okay, that's enough. Can I handle one or two nuts and bolts? Y'all, watch the vlogs. Follow us on TikTok now. We got beautiful Alex Skincare, the Whip Body Oil. It's 10% off for you when you buy it. Link in the bio. But that first link, we got to mention it. Vote for us. We're going to do another little push today. Let's keep the votes going. We got to make it through all the cuts, and then we'll get to the quarterfinals and then the finals. And then, as America's Favorite Couple, we'll be featured in Variety Magazine, and it'll all be because of you, beautiful people. Thank you for supporting us. Sorry if we're annoying over the next couple of months, but what a blessing. What a blessing. What an opportunity.
Grassroots.
Because we love it.
Grassroots love revolution.
That's great. Vote for us, Shmoe. Vote for us, Shmoes, for America's Favorite Couple.
Great.
I'm going to fan them.
Okay.
I'm going to do a cut first.
Cool.
And then I'm going to fan them.
Cool.
And then you can pick a chord.
Okay. You got the day off?
And tomorrow, and of course, 4th of July off.
And you're throwing a party?
Oh, no. Not really.
I won't be here. I'm going to visit family. Ooh. Let's read about this.
Oh, that's good. You could read.
Okay.
It's got a couple of butterflies, moths on the card. Relationships are assignments. I always feel like the people that are in my life, we all kind of planned it, the spirit realm beforehand.
Yeah.
And we all said, hey, I'm going to meet you. I'll be there for you. And we'll meet along the way. And I think people you connect with all are assignments from above. But what does this say?
I love it. No connection or relationship happens by accident. There are many opportunities to learn in every interaction we have with others. Sure, there can be toxic and draining relationships, but through these, we gain a deeper sense of who we are, the gifts we have, and the strength we can draw on to overcome adversity. Nothing in the universe is set in stone. Everything is constantly changing according to the workings of human intentions and divine laws. It's not that everything happens for a reason, it's more that we have the opportunity to find reason in the happenings. The universe isn't setting up harmful situations for us to learn from. The assignment is acting on what we've learned. When you draw this card, you're being called by the universe to assess all you've learned from your past relationships. Don't make the same mistake twice, for if you fall into old patterns, your past will become your present, and that's not what will serve your joy.
Wonderful.
Vibe of the day, I find reason in every happening.
Ooh, I like it.
You make meaning. You make meaning. Might as well make it helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you this funny story.
Okay.
Let me tell you, this little minx right here yesterday. So last night we're getting tucked in, we're going to bed, okay? And I roll over to do my little, put my alarm on and plug my phone in and all my little tchotchke. I put a little chapstick on, okay?
This is after I come over and you're like, wait, let me get situated.
Well, yeah, because I'm hanging off the bed trying to plug in the phone and and she comes over, all right, good night for a kiss. I said, I'm not ready to get for a little kiss goodnight yet. So that she goes back to her side of the bed and I finish with my chapstick, and I turn back around and she's laying on the pillow like this, facing me. And so I kind of grab one wrist, and I have my
It's dark.
Pitch black. So her hands are like this. Well, I give you your hands, and you're sleeping like that. That's fine. So I grab this one, and I'm rubbing, and I come in for a kiss. What? It was her foot. She had turned upside down in the stinking bed, and I was holding on to her shins, which I thought were her arms, because I was just lightly correct. And I came in, and I gave a big old kiss, which I thought would be somewhere near her head or her hands, and it was her stinky old feet.
They're not stinky.
They're not stinky.
But it was funny.
It was hysterical.
Got him.
This is the kind of things I have to deal with this gal, Shmoe.
The hijinks have only come out since dating you, because you've brought the best out of me.
Oh, that's very kind.
The best and funnest.
But I don't pull hijinks like that.
You always pull hijinks like that every day. Last night, he came upstairs after work. I'm upstairs working on blah, blah, blah. He comes upstairs and he's wearing my two-piece little lounge outfit, which is a shorty shorts and a tank top.
She left him on the bed. I thought she was leaving clothes out for me. Sometimes she picks out a clothes item and leaves them out on the bed.
It was really funny. I'll send a picture. Life is fun. Life is fun when you remember life is fun.
Yeah.
And you make life fun. It's a freaking choice.
Y'all are great. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Thanks
for being a force of love in the world when we need it the most. We are very grateful.
Let's ching the ding.
Let's ching the ding. Hashtag ching the ding. That's our new
And am I wiser?
Holding close to friends I make.
If I'm wise about this feeling.
Love y'all.
Bye. Have a good day.